Alright, what is up guys? Welcome on back, and I'm doing this really quick because I don't know how long this is going to last. There we go. How many can I make? 10? So there's not... So one thing I do keep forgetting about is that you can actually craft this stuff in these, and I've been waiting next to this thing forever and a day trying to get this to spawn. I went down to the bottom here, and unfortunately I didn't. I wanted to craft 10. That was my plan. I wanted 10 at least. And then I realized after I did everything to get the oil that we needed, I forgot to grab organic polymer, and we didn't even have enough in the other ones from the other day. So I went to the ocean, or not the ocean, the lake, and unfortunately we lost one of... let's go ahead and take all of these out. Sure. And we lost one of our Ravagers. And the thing is, we lost it technically to a basilisk. The basilisk did not kill it. It, like, when it did its bite, it pushed it up against a rock, and actually I had to break the rock to get this guy out. Or to get this girl out. And it ended up basically pushing it too much up against the other rock, and when it did that, it shoved it down through the map. So it says we still have it. As far as I know, it's still in our tribe log. Yeah, it's just falling forever. To be perfectly honest, I did even go into ghost mode, but it's falling so fast, and so that, like, it's I couldn't even keep up with it for how fast it was falling. So we are down a Ravager, which is disappointing. So we're gonna have to definitely go our Carno route, but I know where I want to build. It is actually where I was kind of talking about earlier. It's right here. Now, the path to get there is going to be a little bit of a pain. We're going to have to go down, over this way, across this bridge, and basically... where's that little waterfall? It's right here. So basically go down, go here, go this way, cut across. I can't remember which one we're cutting across. I think it's this one that goes around this way, because going this way there's a ton of things, wildlings. So basically do that, hug the wall, and go across, and then we're gonna build right here. It's really flat. There's a one of the gas ball things right here. There's a battery charge station, and then, like, right here. I was between wanting to build here or here. I really like the idea of building right here, though. Just that when I did my single player on Evolved, that's the one that I did, and with that, we should be able to go down. That, and the thing I like the most about it is you can literally see the spine directly from it, and the boss entrance is really close to it also, so no matter what, we're going to be right where we kind of need to be. Now, and the reason I wanted 10 is because, so I think all of our guys down there should make it okay. Obviously, we have our two strong ones. I guess we don't need this one, but still, obviously we put our ball. It's our moss chops. I don't think our moss chops would make it all the way down. Because one, he's not the or did he? This one is also she. She's not the fastest. We got her at a kind of low level. I don't know if we're going to be... or is this done yet? Still not done. I need to get more wood again. We got a lot of metal, though. So I'm not even worried about taking everything, because I feel like our Ravagers should be okay with a lot of it. So go ahead and put these in there. And I've been in the process of making up some cementing paste too. I realize I probably should have done that and held on to some of my stone. Move a little bit here. Because one of the first things I'm going to want to do, even aside from putting down a foundation, like how I'll rebuild this as a temporary, but we are definitely going to need to make some dino gates to kind of get everything in there. There are the other reason why I'm wanting to take this route, because I know, I mean, I feel like for where we are, going this way versus that way, because we could technically go how even just drop down and go, but the only thing is the river, this entire way is Spinos, Carcanos, Sarcos, Ravagers, Raptors, not to mention there's rays in the water, piranhas in the water, just a lot of stuff we don't want to deal with, versus if we go this way, it's really going to be the like Raptors and Ravagers. There's no that I've seen Spinos spawning through this way here. It's mainly this way. So the only thing we would have to deal with is, I don't know how much damage a Wyling's going to do, especially with everything else. But even with all that, I still think that's going to be the better option. That, and we're going to be right next to blue, and a lot of blue is metal. Like this is definitely where you want to go if you want metal. There's a lot more metal spawns in the blue area than there is almost anywhere else. I don't know if we're going to be doing that today. I would kind of like to get either another Carno and breed up so we have something a little bit stronger, or yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because definitely the next step is, especially when we want to start getting ready for the boss battle, which I mean, obviously we haven't even done any of the caves yet, but I feel like Spinos are definitely going to be a good idea, at least starting off, until basically until we can get rock drakes and our reapers. We're going to need to kind of deal with some of the big baddies that we got now. Let me just do a little bit of math, which I can craft these in my inventory. So stone gateway. I keep wanting to say that they're dinos, but they're not. So for these we need, so it's 280. I feel like I should have done a test to see how many we were actually going to need. But I'm thinking, as of just closing in a small area just to put our hutch down, I'm thinking we're at least going to need like 10-ish. At least. And then eventually when we start, because the other thing is being next to the blue area, we are going to be close to We are going to... Sorry, I thought my cat was trying to get my feet. Um, we're going to be next to the blue area. I feel like there's tons of positives, but also one of the things we're going to need to start getting soon, instead of massacring trilobites, is going to be oil. And the best thing for oil, at least until we feel confident enough to go up onto the surface, is going to be dung beetles. That we can get our crops and stuff ready, and everything else. That, and the biggest thing is it's just such a large area. I feel like as an overall, it's going to be a good thing for us. Yeah, and then I figured once we kind of get all that prepped, I think we should be good. And so this is just going to kind of be temporary still through here. I think the plan is I want to expand this base for right now until we can get something that can harvest wood for us, or not wood, harvest stone and stuff for us better. Just because, especially being down there, we don't want to build with thatch or even wood. We are definitely going to want to move into... Oh, what's too heavy? We are definitely going to want to move into... at the very least stone. Obviously, I mean, I realize I've hardly ever built that. I really want to check out the new stuff you're able to build with. Yeah, so let's get a couple things started. I may end up running down. Well, you know, I don't know if I want to do that, because I feel like once I run down there, I don't plan on coming back up. To be perfectly honest, like once I go down, we're staying down there. Unless we're coming up this way to, like, try to tame something, I think for the most part. Let's see. Thatch. Oh, it's actually perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Because our plan is, after this, definitely want to get, definitely want to get a rifle. So the biggest thing right now has been drops. Like, I have been having a crap time trying to get drops to spawn. But also, being next to water would be fantastic. So I don't have to keep dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. Let's just go boom. And we are wanting to make the fabricator. So for that, we are going to need 10 oil, 20 paste, and 50 powder. How much oil do we have? We are very close to not having what we were needing. I'm just going to take half just so I can start building it. And what am I missing? Oh, the paste. I knew there was a reason I started making paste. Now, fabricator. There we go. Where is you, fabricator? There we are. I don't know what I'm going to need this for yet, but I know I would at least like it for a few things. Oh, I didn't know the goo gun you can make in here. Did not know that. Chainsaw. Congealed ball. Yeah, this is stuff we are eventually going to need, which is another reason why I really want to build closer over there. There's a bunch of cool new stuff in here. What is this? Clock face. Requires electricity to activate and manipulates time to increase the speed of nearby structures. Oh, that's neat. That would be actually really cool to give me a reason to build a specific room. Okay, nice. I really don't know if I would have had to have needed to build all this. Spotlight is definitely something we'll probably eventually need to get. Okay, nice. Yeah, so what do we need for a rifle? We can already make a rifle. Sick. And the biggest thing from here is for the trank darts. It's 1 bullet and 3 narcotic. Plus 2 of those. And then for the ammo itself, let's go ahead and put that on our inventory, is 12 gunpowder versus 2. Have I made any gunpowder yet? I have not. Let's go ahead and get a lot of this made up. We have tons of this. The main reason I'm wanting to do this is because I think taming a Dodecurus is one of the biggest pains on here. So, being able to... Go ahead and get that crafted as well. So, being able to... get one without there being any issues is going to be obviously the best thing. And if we get it at Dodecurus, we can. There was, when I was down looking, I think it was, yeah, kind of closer to like the tip of the water over there, there was a level 80 Carcanos holding a baby. But that's when everything happened with the... Everything happened with losing the other Ravager. And at that point, I was just kind of like, I really just want to get my stuff. So I do eventually want to get a Carcanos, as I really do. You still have a good bit more. But yeah, if we can get a Dodecurus, we will be pretty good to go. How much do we have? We have 101. Let's go ahead and chuck that in there. Stimulants. We'll need these. Let's do this. Give me those. Do that. So, ammo. Trying to, because I am also going to need. I guess I could. Can I only make 8? I guess it is 12. Each one's 2. So that'll be 16. Which isn't great. Still a good bit of this left, though. But yeah, so I'm going to finish getting some stuff ready, and we're going to try to get our next great dino. Also, from the map I looked at, I thought Ankies spawned up this way. They do not. Ankies aren't going to start. Ankies actually show up in the blue area. So even for getting, better stuff like that, that's going to end up being the route we're going to have to take. 30's not bad. It should be enough, I'd imagine, for us to at least get one moderate level no-dig. Okay, excellent. We found a 55 right here. I do think I'm going to want to take you out, though. There we go. Now, passive. Everybody passive. Let's try to get a tail shot. So eventually I would like a better one, but until we get kibble for these guys, once again, I do not like taming these guys without oh, I missed that one. I don't like taming these guys without can't even think about it. Kibble? I just feel like they're a pain. Still not torpor running yet. I feel like I have aberrant versions of these things. But another reason why on Dinosaurs you want to use this versus something else is because something else is potentially good, or like a bow and arrow or a bow and arrow or a crossbow is going to do a lot more damage versus this is doing significantly less. You're 205. You're also 205 now. Yes, I got the basilisk skin. I still can't believe we lost it. That one is only a 55. So it shouldn't take too long. And how many? 27 levels on it, so it would end up being... Granted, I think it's going to take a little bit of a stronger hit. Oh, you do have a baby. There's your baby. Don't have any more berries on me, though. And I can't pick up. You know, it's fine. Because I need to double check. I can't remember if, because obviously as I said, yeah. Ooh, what is that? 4% for one. We may need narcotic. I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on it from a distance and kind of go from there. Okay, we are just about up watching Legends of Adventures while just kind of hanging out up here. And checking out stuff, making a game plan. Where did my dude go? Oh, did I jump on the wrong one? Oh, nope, it's right there. It's taking a minute. Oh, it's already up. Let's try to get to it before anything bad happens. Give us a reason to actually use. As I was really wanting to go down this episode, but I think this is going to more or less be one of those get everything up and prepped first type situations. Okay. Jesus. I keep forgetting that there's not Rexes on here, but then keep getting scared when I think there's something. Came out as an 82. We'll check its stats here in just a minute. That is severely... I was only level 15. I literally one-tapped it. I'll probably go through and... Oh, I did forget we can probably take this. Is there a stego trap in here? There is. Probably definitely take this down and use some of that. I don't think I'm going to use them for resources, but I think it's more or less going to be a... Okay. Now let's chuck our little guy out here. Make sure you get your berries. Now what are our stats looking at? Not great. Not bad, but not great. I'm assuming this is just part of the... Yeah, there's grass growing on it. Oh yeah, this is going to make things so much easier. Oop. Just go ahead and do... Oh yeah, this is... We'll get this up to 4, and then I'll get this up to 3. Yeah, this is going to speed things right along quite nicely. I wonder if I get anything special from these bushes here. Probably not, but I'd like to think that I'm going to. You know, let's get up to 5. How many are we at already? Over 2,000? That is what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Is this a rock or is this just a... It's a rock. Now, I was double checking some of the stuff, and I know, and it's controversial. I don't know how well I would use it because it is basically just like a skiff. Is that new glider basically? I still just really don't know how I feel about it. Like, yeah, it's kind of cool, but I feel like, I don't know, flyers aren't allowed on this map for a reason. I feel like if it was like a glider type thing, that would be cooler and make more sense. We have almost 5,000 stone. If only we had a roll rat. I said, but I would have to double check. I'm like 99.9% sure we need honey. for the roll rat. I have to double check that. I do want to get this little guy up and out into safety. But ran out of stamina. Where we at now? Over 5,000 stone. Here we go, boys. Almost to 500. Cart? I didn't realize these guys could have carts. Sure, bring these guys up. As well. Those ones down there are kind of more or less just for protection in case things start to come up this way. But yeah, so I think that you're not set to... Make sure you are set to passive. Yeah, so basically I think I just need to do my math and stuff like that, and we should be able to get all the stuff that we need. I do think this spot would be... I am just a little disappointed in terms of like how this map... I guess like my biggest thing is I'm just... So I don't even know if I would call it disappointed, but how... So it goes from like easy-ish, like still hard, but easy-ish, to the blue area, which is like more difficult, and then obviously red is the hardest. Did you actually show the spine all the way down there? It does. Can't remember where the rock drake spot is. But that basically, even though there's all of this, it's like you kind of want to be here and up for like a starting base, and then you kind of want to start moving further down for others. Now, you technically could, as long as you have lights and like a light source and stuff set up, and make sure that there's literally no darkness, build down in this area. Obviously, you're not going to be able to build in the red area just because of the radiation, but you technically could build here, which we may at some point. I'm not sure. So that's my another plan is if we can get on this ledge here, we are still close enough that if we need to go back and forth, I do need to go through at some point because I don't remember where all of the artifact caves are. I'm trying to remember, but I don't remember. Because at some point we are obviously going to need to do those if we are to fight Rockwell. I need to double check the patch notes also because I remember people saying that there's an issue right now with... I mean, you can still technically fight him and beat him and get, like, you know, the Ingram unlocks, but in terms of element, that there's been an issue with having time to go and get the loot crates so that you can actually get your stuff. So that is obviously an issue. But yeah, so let me do some math real quick and see about how many I think we're going to need. Okay, so I did the math. If we were to do, I know I originally said 10, thinking closer to 15, just to give a little bit of extra leeway in case. So total, including for the gateways and the gates, for 15 gates and 15 gateways, we would need 5,100 stone, which we have. The things that we don't have yet are the thatch and the wood. We are going to need 2,550 wood to make 15. And we would need 1,800 thatch for that. We currently have 3 thatch, which isn't great. I don't think I have any more thatch in here, no. And we only have 199 wood, because fungal wood does count as regular wood, luckily. As I said, I could possibly break down the other stuff. I would just kind of rather not. I didn't put any on you guys at all, did I? I put one singular thatch. Okay. It's a start, I guess, though, right? But yeah, so this is going to take quite a bit of running around. So I'm thinking moving day will probably be next episode. I know this was being cut close, but this is going to, yeah, because I don't even know how long it's going to take us to get down there in terms of all this stuff we're going to have to run into. Yeah, because the plan is to get down there. We'll probably go down. I'm going to breed up at least one more Ravager. So we can have our pack of 3. We've been doing okay with just the 2, but I think having that one more will give us the extra power that we need. So, yes, I knew this one's being cut a little bit shorter than the other ones, but I have some harvesting to do, and it's already between really late and really early. So, yeah. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. And, yeah, this is next episode's going to be moving day, and I really want to try to get on the ball of getting, I'd really like to try to get on the ball of getting a Spino pretty soon, so we can start hopefully getting towards getting ourselves a rock drake. I am going to look into the caves and stuff here after a bit as well, just so we can get an idea for the caving and everything else. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will check you all on the next one. Peace. Alright, so I know I closed off the episode earlier, but I have a good bit of wood, but I kind of really want a roll rat, because I've cleared a lot, and we aren't even slightly close yet. So I think the plan is, I'm going to keep this one on passive. I'm just kind of having him here as a for help reasons. Is this it here? Shit, I think I lost it. Which are you? You're the 90. Where's the baby? Where'd your baby go? There it is. It's so dark. I don't want to hurt the baby. So the plan is to just try to keep an eye on the baby and ignore. Alright. Claim. stowaway. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, a little bit of a glitch there. So it's not the greatest level, but a 90 is... Like, I walked past a couple... Oh... I do 1,000 damage to that. But yeah, as I walked past, I figured 90 is not too bad. There was a higher level, just regular level, or like regular roll rat, but it didn't have a baby. But I felt like the idea of passing up a level 90 just didn't seem like a smart idea. Like, there was this 40, I'm like, 40 is okay. But like, you don't actually get anything from having right. I think you need the Gigantoraptors to be able to pull that off. And I'm just not in the position to get one of those right now. I think you still have berries on you. How'd you get rid of your berries? I need your berries. I'll give you these 2 stones in return. There we go. Give you some berries. Right, everybody stop. Everybody passive. You're eating. And I didn't even check this thing's stats yet. What are we on? 10% day, 90% nights. Yeah, so it's just gonna be dark for a while. Make sure our little dude gets all the stuff that she needs. There we go. Where is... Grab those and those. Let's go ahead and give you some more of that. Give you some more berries. And then what all is needed for roll rat? So we have the green gems. Oh yeah, we have 780 from harvesting all the stuff. Cementing paste. We need, so I have to probably use some of my stone. 52 out of 85, and I don't think I made any more. I did not. So I think we have the keratin for it. Do I have any stone in here at all? Boo-boo. We do. Let's take half of this. $45. Oh yeah, that's going to be more than enough. So it'll be fine. We barely have enough ingots. We're literally crushing our entire thing for this. But at the same time, I'm not going to be having to use my axe, which is a plus, I think. Because we already have a stone getter. And... Oh yeah, we're already basically popped off for it. So let's do this. This is going to hurt my soul. Roll rat. We had so much metal, and now we don't. Now we do not. We have a roll rat saddle. And we got roll rat. Look at it. Nice. Super excited. What are your... Weight's not awful. Health isn't that great. Rapidity, melee. Is it? Oh, this is technically like even pre everything. Let's care in 30-ish seconds. I am gonna try to get these so that we at least get some bonuses. Right, here's hoping that it's only either going to want a walk, preferably not a rock. Just cuddle. Cooked fish meat. Cooked fish meat. You know, you stay here. I got this. Dinosaur, if you lead something up to my base when I'm trying to get stuff done to move, I'm gonna be very upset. Cooked fish meat. It always throws me off when they have one of the baby dinos that's clearly an herbivore. Be like, this thing's going to want to eat some meat. Oh, can you... Come on. I know there's piranhas in this water. Ooh, this is scary. Hmm. It being nighttime is making this a lot harder. Remember earlier there was definitely piranhas. I remember specifically that there was piranhas. Because I got attacked by said piranhas. I'm seeing no fish. Anywhere. The turtle. Any fish though? I think I think I'm gonna have to travel all the way down to the bed down here. Things would be fully grown by the time we get it. Okay, now I know that there's fish in here. Yep. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is where you can get otters and stuff, too. Because I think I saw what looked to be almost like a pink one earlier. Okay. We're probably getting one, which is fine. Alright, guys. Well, now this is officially the end. And then when this thing's tamed up, or not tamed up, raised up, we are going to harvest the heck out of some wood. And, yeah, hopefully get everything pre-prepped. We have the stone that we need. Wow, you are a pretty color. I didn't realize when it was so dark earlier. More rats, more rat. But yeah, I will check y'all on the next one. Peace.